And finally, tonight, I'm sure you've seen discussion of this very distasteful Meghan and Harry Netflix documentary. Now, I know it's popular culture, and we Americans, we don't care about the monarchy. We had a revolution about that, so why should we care? Well, we care about our friends, the Brits. They're our closest and most important ally. And when people are trashing their queen and their royal family, well, we take that personally. And more importantly, we want everyone in England to know that we hate Meghan Markle too. Well, joining us now to lay this out and assure us that we're not in trouble for sending Meghan over there to Britain is Nile Gardiner, director of the Margaret Thatcher Center for Freedom at Heritage Foundation. Hey, Nile, don't blame us, all right? We don't like her either.
Great to be here. Thanks very much, Larry.
Listen, this really is odious, isn't it? Especially coming just a couple of months after the death of Queen Elizabeth, someone who was so beloved, and the outpouring of love and support for her from around the world. And now her own grandson is really so disrespectful. How are they reacting there, and what do you make of this?
I have to say, this latest Meghan Harry Netflix documentary it's a tragedy, really, for especially for Prince Harry, who's burning bridges very rapidly with the royal family. I think Meghan Markle has fought a sustained campaign over a number of years against the monarchy. But for Prince Harry really to be dragged down by all of this and to be going along with everything that Meghan is doing, it's very sad to see. And I think that above all else, I think will be particularly hurtful to King Charles and to the royal family. And this Netflix documentary is an absolute travesty. It's full of lies, disinformation, nasty attacks upon not only the royal family, but also the British people. The suggestion that the monarchy is racist, the British people are racist, that they treated Meghan Markle badly. All of this is complete and utter nonsense. In fact, when Meghan married Harry, the British people greatly welcomed her, and she was a very popular figure. She's now, I would say, probably the most unpopular person in the United Kingdom at this time, with Harry trailing behind. But Meghan Markle really has completely destroyed the relationship between her and Harry and the royal family, and it's very, very sad to see Harry just basically playing along and allowing all this to happen. It's an absolute disgrace. I think the Queen would have been horrified by what she has seen here.
Yeah, and of course, since she did pass away, it's up to the father, it's up to King Charles if he were to do anything like revoke their title. These two, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they still benefit greatly from that title as well
Yes.
as other fringe benefits from the royal family, don't
Yeah.
they? And then it comes at the British taxpayers' expense.
Yeah, so they do still carry the royal titles Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They are, in theory, of course, financially independent now because they're non-working royals, but they have royal titles, and there's no doubt about it. They have used their royal titles to advance their own personal interests and wealth. And the Netflix documentary, I believe, has, well, according to reports, reportedly Meghan and Harry have received around $100 million for this documentary. This is a vast amount of money. They would not be receiving these kinds of payments if they were not members of the royal family. So they owe all of their basically their prestige standing to their royal status, and of course they're raking in vast amounts of money. And it's absolutely, I think, appalling and outrageous that they still are the Duke and Duchess of Sussex while they're attacking the royal family and they're profiting from the royal status. So this is absolutely unacceptable.
So ungrateful and so ungracious, especially considering, again, the memory of Queen Elizabeth II, who was such a gracious individual. There was this one moment where Meghan Markle recreated the first deep curtsy she gave when she met Queen Elizabeth II, and she's really making fun of it right there in front of her husband, the Prince. That specifically seemed to really rub people the wrong way. Why?
Yes. Yeah, so I've watched that video a number of times, and I have to say, what a rude and disrespectful act by Meghan, really. And this is her character, a complete lack of respect for the royal family, but also especially for the Queen here. And she is somebody who behaves in an extremely unpleasant manner, vindictive, narcissistic, full of vanity and pride, no respect for the Queen. I mean, I just thought this is despicable, and I'm sure the vast majority of British people watching this have been absolutely appalled by what they've seen here.
I just hope our allies across the pond recognize that she's not our fault and she does not represent us now. Could you let them know that, please, on our behalf?
I'll certainly do my best, Larry. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. That's it for us tonight. We'll be back Monday, same time, same place. In the meantime, go Navy.